What's going on, everybody? This is dkdynamite, and today we're going to be talking about the early download for Season 4, a sneak peek at some additional content, plus even more. Definitely stay tuned. But before we jump into that, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below, drop a like, and as a reminder, we have plenty of brand new coverage going up over on dkdynamite.com for those that want to stay up to date with all things Call of Duty. There were so many things to write about these last few days for Black Ops 6, and of course, our 4th season of content. Now, as I was editing this video, Call of Duty decided to market the Gundam finishing moves over on their TikTok. So these bundles should be dropping within about a week and a half after Season 4 begins. Possibly even sooner than that. Could even be within like a day of the season starting. These should be a ton of fun. The Beam Saber finisher looks absolutely incredible, and I'm curious if there is going to be a soul render melee weapon blueprint so we can use the Beam Saber anytime we want, not just within these finishers. Either way, it looks like a really cool crossover. Let me know how you feel about these down below in the comments. But real quick, there was a free trial announced at the very bottom of the new Season 4 blog post. I'll probably make a follow-up video to this one once that free trial officially gets revealed. We're not sure what's included in the trial, but as they wrote in the blog, for a limited time from May 30th to June 3rd, play multiplayer and Modern Warfare Zombies in MW3 for free. Expect to check out some brand new Season 4 content as well as a variety of maps and modes from across the premium game. So yeah, they've been typically dropping these free trials towards the start of a new season, and then I know during Modern Warfare 2 they drop some of these towards the middle or ends of various seasons, so it's kind of random every time they do this, but probably best to get this out the way before pre-orders end up going live for Black Ops 6, because some folks would probably at this point wait for COD 2024, save money for that game, instead of buying a game that they're now, 7 to 9 months behind on. That's probably what the consensus is. But when it comes to Season 4 Prestige, as a big reminder, there are 4 new prestiges being added in beginning on May 29th. We have Prestige 14 to 17, bringing the max cap to level 850. So over the course of each prestige, there'll be different emblem rewards. There'll be 4 challenges for multiplayer, 4 for zombies, and that's 4 for each mode within each prestige, by the way. So in total, you end up getting 16 different challenges for multiplayer and 16 for zombies if you go ahead and grind through all the challenges throughout Season 4. But as a reward for hitting Prestige 17, which is level 850, you will get a free blueprint. This is known as the Death Swine, and it's for the SOA Subverter, a pretty viable weapon, by the way. I think one of the best weapons in the game right now for either MP or Warzone. As they wrote, prove your prestige with this green steel 4-attachment blueprint that favors magazine ammo capacity, precision sight picture, and recoil control. Now, as far as maps to go, we talked about these launch ones a little bit before. We have Tokyo and Paris, 2 beautiful looking maps, by the way, and actually iconic locations that we've never really seen all that much in Call of Duty. Obviously, we had Resistance in MW3 2011, but no, the new Paris map is not a remake from that MW3 version, so I'm sure we'll end up seeing MW3 2011 maps reimagined at some point, maybe in Season 5 or 6. Who actually knows? But there's 2 other maps coming during Season 4, and there's a possibility that maybe one of these leaks early through private matches at some point with the Season 4 download relatively soon. First off, we have Incline. This is a map that's regarded as a mid-season experience. It's for 6v6. It is an original map that's apparently taken from Urzikstan, but don't believe this is an area you can actually access throughout Warzone. Upon first glance, it looks like Summit or Mount Yemmental from the Black Ops series, but no, it's not based on a Black Ops map either. Looks pretty damn cool. We don't have too many snowy maps in Modern Warfare 3 2023, so it's going to be a nice change of pace when this map does come out at some point towards the end of June. But there's also Das Gross, also regarded as a mid-season experience. It's going to be another Vortex remix type experience. There's about 5 of those maps in Modern Warfare 3 right now, and yes, I've seen your comments saying that Skid Row got removed for whatever reason. Not sure why that was the case, but I'm sure when the Vortex playlist does return soon in Season 4, they'll end up bringing that map back in. But Das House plays great in Modern Warfare 3, so it'll be cool to see a nice twist on that map in the next couple of weeks. But definitely expect either Tokyo or Paris to be featured in that Season 4 trial that I just mentioned. As far as the download does go for Season 4, unexpectedly, about 24 hours ago, while I was working on some content for the Season 4 Battle Pass blog post, all of a sudden the download popped up on my Battle.net for Season 4, and it was around 20-ish gigabytes in size. It'll vary a couple of gigs here and there for consoles and PC. It'll probably be anywhere from like 18 to like 24 gigs tops, once again depending on your region and platform. But if you're like, wait, why did the download go live so early? Typically, as we're accustomed to, about a week before the start of a new season, so like Wednesday or Thursday, so yeah, 6 or 7 days before the launch, we end up getting the full-fledged reveal with the blog post, with the roadmap. Then on Tuesday, 24 hours before a new season starts, we typically get the blog post and trailer for the Battle Pass, Black Cell, the cosmetics. We got all of that so much earlier this time around for Season 4. We got the full reveal last Monday, and we ended up getting the cosmetic Battle Pass blog this past Friday, so it's crazy how the download usually doesn't go live till like Monday night, Tuesday morning, but it's out now, and that's probably because of Memorial Day weekend, or because they have some things planned for Black Ops 6 6 and don't want to take away from the marketing of their new COD, so they're separating the launches and reveals of specific types of content, some for Modern Warfare 3 and some for Black Ops 6. But hopefully no hackers get access to this preload or force their way in somehow before the 29th, because I'm sure in the Season 4 patch, there's going to be a ton of information about Black Ops 6, pre-orders, and some other surprises for Season 4 and beyond. But I do want to remind you guys that preloads typically only go live for PlayStation and Battle.net. Right now it's on Battle.net only, but I'm sure PlayStation will end up seeing it in the next 24 to 36 hours. If not, maybe by Monday or Tuesday the latest. They'll probably push it out a bit sooner. Xbox and Steam never tend to get preloads for Call of Duty. I think once in a blue moon it maybe happens, especially when a game's about to come out, but when it comes to seasonal updates, that's typically never the case. It was mentioned recently though that Xbox is meant to get preloads starting at some point soon. I don't know if it's with Season 4 or another season, but Xbox will eventually be on the hype train with PlayStation and Battle.net to get preloads for a new Call of Duty update. Now another thing happened as I was editing this video. Early gameplay of the Kar98k was posted over on Twitter. I did not expect to see this. I'm not sure if there was some private capture event with a couple of snipers or something, but Nixta, a very popular Warzone streamer, did go ahead and post some clips over on Twitter. I know there's some other gameplay also surfacing of this weapon. I'll put some raw gameplay on screen so you guys can see. I mean, it looks identical as if it's a one-to-one to the Modern Warfare 19 car, which is good. This is just for multiplayer though, so it's unclear how it's going to perform over in Warzone. We're going to have to wait until May 29th to get some more clips of that. Yeah, the maps Tokyo and Paris also look phenomenal. So I guess on top of the early download going out, there is now early gameplay of one of the marksman rifle weapons that we're going to be seeing in the Season 4 Battle Pass. I have a separate video coming out soon talking more about all of the weapons coming in the 4th season, including the amps. Lots of details about those that have not had a chance to discuss yet, so we'll be getting into that relatively soon. But leave your thoughts down below on the upcoming Kar98k returning in all its glory. Now I want to end this video by talking about a bunch of game modes coming in Season 4 that I haven't really had a chance to discuss all that much. There have been so many videos to make over the last week. Talked about it a bit on the podcast, but for those that missed it, we do know at launch we're going to be getting Demolition, a fan favorite mode that we've seen in several Call of Duties, a lot of Black Ops 1s to be exact, and you guys know exactly how that works. It's going to be really fun. It's a respawn mode. It's like Search and Destroy, but with lives, right? You don't have to worry about only having one life, waiting to respawn during the next round. It's just a mode that you can enjoy, and then if both bombs go off, the round ends. It's that simple, so you're either on defense or you're on offense. But we next up have Hyper Cranked. Pretty much the same deal as the Cranked you guys all know and love. It's a spin on traditional TDM, but the reason it's called Hyper Cranked is because you actually spawn in Cranked. As they wrote here in the blog, spawn into a match already cranked with the countdown running, chain kills, stay alive, and don't dawdle. So I think it's going to be just about the same as the Cranked we all know and remember. And again, as you guys get more and more kills while Cranked, you'll be earning some points, and those points, of course, allow your team to win. And this is a mode that we've seen in many previous Call of Duty titles. I think Modern Warfare 19, Cold War. I know Modern Warfare 2 had it last year. We also have a game mode called Havoc. This was actually a mode that was in Modern Warfare 2 Season 5. It was probably one of the better LTMs for that game's multiplayer. Essentially, there'll be different gameplay modifiers activated every time a team reaches 12 kills, 24, 36, even 48. The modifiers are pretty damn cool sounding, and once a team reaches 75 points total, the match will end. So different modifiers could include ammo feeder, chain reaction, charged up, gun runner, hero smash, one tap, snapshot killer, lots of cool different looking modifiers as you guys can see on screen. It's a mode that played pretty good last year and probably is going to play even better this year with Modern Warfare 3 because the game obviously has a much better multiplayer. So coming towards the end here, we also have Headshots Only, a mode coming during mid-season, and it's really straightforward as you expect. You can only get kills by getting headshots. Probably a very useful mode if you guys are grinding camos and need to get headshots for a certain weapon. Hop into that mode and it's a guarantee. If you get a kill, it will be a headshot because you have to get one in this experience. So that should be fun. But then they mentioned playlist modifiers, which actually have me pretty intrigued. So for those that are unfamiliar with what this is, it does say, look for playlist updates that indicate the presence of certain gameplay modifiers like the Minefield mode in Season 3. Expect some playlists that have active kill streak or event-based modifiers, which may include one or more of the following. So these will apply to any MP mode you are currently playing within the playlist. Looping kill streaks, earning kill streaks. That means you can actually continue your streak while using something like a chopper gunner. I know MW209 allowed you to get a nuke while using your streaks. That was crazy. Kill streak cash. When a player is eliminated, they drop a cash containing a percentage of their earned kill streak progress. Grab the cash and add it to your own progress. Like what? And lastly, critical countdown event items. That's part of an event that we're going to be talking more about in a separate video that has a DNA strand looking camo in the thumbnail. You will see that video on my channel in the next few days or whatnot. But then to wrap up, they mentioned another Vortex mosh pit coming later in season, along with that DOS Girls map that we talked about earlier. They also said, summon your best buds as the Synthwave Sunset makes another limited time appearance with the revamped return of Get High. So they'll probably do like a summer version of Get High or something, a much different version aesthetically from the one that we got during the 420 event. But then it says, expect mutation mode to fully embrace the forthcoming Countdown event in a variety of surprising ways. We have very little detail on what that is, but you could see the mutation mode within the roadmap of Season 4. But that is about it. This has been dkdynamite. Leave our thoughts down below in the comment section. What are your thoughts on the early download for our 4th season? How are you feeling about the upcoming maps and modes, plus the free trial? Really hope you've enjoyed, and peace out, everybody.